Intense storms, high precipitation levels, seasons, rapid snowmelt, and wind patterns all contributed to the impact the 2019 Mississippi River flooding had on the Midwest region of the United States. In prediction efforts, forecasters in 2018 detailed that there was an unusual amount of precipitation in the summer and fall seasons. This forecast showed that the worst was yet to come. The precipitation saturated the soil and increased the potential of snowmelt runoff in the winter. In the winter months, there was in fact an increase in snowmelt runoff, increasing the amount of flooding in the region. Severe weather only added to this disaster. Along with flooding in the communities, strong winds within thunderstorms and tornadoes caused damages worth billions.
The entire states of Mississippi and Louisiana were affected by the flooding. Over 100,000 square miles of land was impacted just in these states. The Mississippi River starts in Minnesota, making the river about 2,300 miles long. Areas all along the entire length of the Mississippi River were affected by the flooding. There has been a large amount of deforestation in the lower Mississippi Valley. Many people believe that this deforestation caused the flooding to be worse than it could have been if no trees had ever been cut down. Although this may have contributed to the problem, the huge amount of precipitation during the time of the flooding could not have been stopped. High tides in the ocean can also cause flooding. Sea level has risen about 4.5 inches due to climate change. This has caused tidal flooding to increase by over 180% in some areas of Mississippi since 2000. If humans played a role in preventing flooding, it would be reducing climate change, which would lower tidal flooding. This would help flooding all over the world, not just in the United States.
The flood took place across 11 states along the Mississippi River and main stem corridor. The total cost of the flood was $20 billion. According to an MRCTI economic impact analysis of 2019 flood season, the losses in the Missouri, Arkansas, and Mississippi River watersheds were the most significant. Costs included direct total losses, both in insured and uninsured, food crops, livestock, public infrastructure such as roads, dams, and levees, homes, businesses, and vehicles. Experts generally agree that this flood was the most damaging in 25 years.
Pairing leaves with a diverse set of nature-based solutions will help counteract these downsides. Simply put, nature-based solutions make leaves better prepared to resist floods. Floodplains give rivers room to shift and grow. A wider floodplain allows a river to create curves, store more water, and flow more slowly. Floodplains will be particularly important for building resilience to stronger storms in the future.